Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making cow kaftan and I'm going to be using this beautiful chiffon fabric. This is the material I'm going to be using today. If you are my new subscriber, welcome to my channel. My host subscriber, thank you. I really appreciate your support. Let's get to the table. Yeah, I have 3 yards of fabric, so I'm going to turn it on the wrong side and fold it equally. And I'm going to be folding it again, so that is into 4. So I folded my fabric into 4 now, and I pin it down because chiffon always traveled around, so I pin it down. The measurements we are going to be needing is the shoulder measurements, the nail measurements, and our hip measurements, and the full length. Now I'm going to insert my shoulder measurements. The shoulder measurement I'm working with is 17, and 17 divided by 2 is 8.5. The hip measurement I'm going to be inserting is 25 inches. Vertical line 25 inches. And the nail measurement I'm working with is 37 inches. A straight line. So on my hip line, I'm going to insert my hip measurements. The hip measurement I'm working with is 46. And 46 divided by 4 give us 11.5 because we folded our fabric into 4. That is 11.5. And I'm going to be adding 3 inches. 2 inches for ease and 1 inch for sewing. That's 3 inches altogether. So that means we have 14.5. And I'm going to insert the 14.5 at the full length as well. To check what I have from my hip to my nail, I have 12.5. If I divided 12.5 into 2, I'm going to have 6.25. So that is where my curve will come from. So the middle line between the hip and the nail, here is it here. So I'm just going to give it a curve to the hip line. Just a little curve like that. And that is it. And we are going to cut out. For the neckline, I'm going to be using 5.5 for the width, and the depth I'm going to be using 1.5 inches. So I'm using the same thing for front and back, and I'm going to cuff it. How to cut everything out and how to sew. For the sleeve opening, I'm going to be using 7.5. So that is my sleeve opening, and I'm going to be slanting the shoulder by 1 inches, and I will show you the clear picture after that. Okay. Let me explain from the beginning properly. I have my neck width here of 4.5 inches. Is it 4.5 inches or 5? Okay, 5.5 inches neck width. And I have 1 inches for the depth. And I have my shoulder line, which is 8.5. My shoulder slope with 1 inches. That is the line up to here. My round sleeve here, I have 7.5 inches. This is the line here. This is my hip measurement at the hip line, and this is my nail line. From the new line, that's my hip measurements plus 3 inches. 2 inches for his and 1 inches for sewing allowance. And from the line here, I curve it to the hip line. So that's what we have here, and the full length. And I'm going to cut and show you. Measurement is 57, but I have 59 here. I'm going to use 2 inches for sewing allowance. So I'm going to cut the length now. So I'm going to start from here. Now I need to curve it up to the hip line. So I'm going to be cutting the neck away now. The slant as well. So I finished cutting the slants now. I'm going to be notching my sleeve, my round sleeve area, so I will know where to stop sewing. Okay, this is the cutting of the cowl kaftan now. So the next video is going to be on how to sew it. I'm going to use bias to do the neck. So the next video is going to be on how to sew the front and back together. And if you are new to my channel, welcome, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the notification button. See you on my next video. Thank you. Bye.